Hey everyone, welcome, water signs, to your December 1st through the 10th love reading. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I've been doing these a little bit longer than normal, and I'm using the Celtic cross spread to do the reading, so it might take a little bit longer. So just so you know, I'm using the Rider-Waite, the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. Yeah, and I hope you guys, whoever celebrates Thanksgiving, I hope you had a very happy Thanksgiving and are having a great weekend. Please do hit the like and subscribe button so the algorithm kicks the video up, because YouTube now has new algorithms, and they're changing everything around here. So all right, let's get started with your reading. We're going to start with Cancer and see what the love messages are for Cancer, December 1st through the 10th. This is for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Some of the messages may or may not resonate. That's fine. Just take what fits and leave the rest. All right. So Cancer, let's take a look at the past position for your love messages, Cancer. All right. Okay. Six of Cups in the reverse. Hard time letting go of the past. Even back then, very stuck in the past. All right. And the Chariot's in the reverse. Yeah. You might have been in something or connected with someone where, so it's Cancer, Scorpio energy. At some point back then, it was really hard to let go of something or get out of some situation, relationship. Somebody may not have been very kind to you or very nice to you in the past. And you may have felt like your head was spinning. You didn't know which direction to go. Your emotions were very scattered. Okay. You might have been in some kind of a relationship that just felt like, or something that felt like it went on way too long for some of you. You might have been in a relationship with someone where you were reliving stuff from before that, like childhood traumas and stuff, feeling very misdirected or unsure which way to go. Okay. And that's just a message for some of you. Just a hard time. You had a hard time getting out of something in the past. Okay. It's not to say that you're out of it now. You might still be. We'll have to see what the reading says, but very difficult to see a future with someone from your past. Okay. And that could have just been yesterday. I mean, it just really depends. Let's take a look at the future for you. All right. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're still there. You're still having trouble. You might be connected financially to this person and may not be with them anymore. There might be some financial thing going on. You're really trying, I see, Cancer, to be independent on your own. But I definitely feel like you don't want to be single, and there might be an energy of like still holding on to something. I feel like the past stuff is still kind of happening here, and that's all right. That's all right. You may not be ready to move on from something. You're still kind of, yeah, see, the Tower is here, the obstacle. You're waiting for like something, like the universe, to move you out of a situation, Cancer, or to just help you let go. You're waiting for this to happen. Like, just make something happen, because either you don't have the courage to do it yourself, or someone is not, or someone is making it difficult for you. They might still be holding on to you. Okay. But I do see, this sits in a position of a challenge. You might, some of you, I feel like you're like, anything to get me out of this. Anything to get me out of this. Anything. But be careful what you wish for, Cancer, because the Tower card is very destructive. Very destructive. So it's kind of like you're trading off your courage for a universe to come in and destroy something. But, you know, this is not like, oh, we'll just give you a little kick. This is more like, we're going to just destroy your whole world and everything around you in order for you to be free. So is that what you want? Is that the situation that you're in right now? Are you desperate to get out of something, or even mentally, or you're attached to something or someone, or someone's not letting you go? I'm feeling like a very strong energy of you're desperate to run away. You might be in a very codependent relationship, or someone's very, clingy to you, and you don't have the heart to tell someone that you can't do this anymore. You don't want to be involved anymore. And you're hoping that like some other force will interfere to give you a helping hand with that. But I'm just feeling if you're wishing for something like that, be very careful. You have to get your courage if you don't want to be in something, whether they're holding you there or you're holding yourself there. You have to kind of, I guess, get the courage to overcome that, right? Because I know you have a really big heart, and I know you really care. This could be related for some of you to a family situation, like your immediate family. You don't want to leave them, but they keep holding you back. And you're hoping like something major will shift you or help you get out of something. But it gives you a sense of freedom. But like, it's like, I feel jumping from the frying pan into the fire, yeah, you get out of the frying pan, but now you're in fire, right? So it feels desperate. It feels like a sense of desperation. And there is a message I'm picking up that someone does not want to let you go too. I go kind of deep in my readings, but that's a very simple message. And they will do anything to keep you from leaving. Okay, let's see what's driving this reading. Okay. The three of Cups. So some of you, I hear a lot of, sometimes this can be, I hear a lot of tarot card readers refer to this as like the cheating card, because it's a 3. A 3 doesn't mean third party affair. Could it be? I mean, if that's what's happening with you, yeah, it could be. But the 3s represent communication, talking with other people. This is a card of support, celebration, joyful times, moments. And I feel that you're trying to have this in your life. I mean, for some of you, you may want to talk to other people and date and not be in a serious relationship anymore. Some of you are trying to break free and expand your horizons in your love life. And this could be someone that you're connected to that doesn't want you to do that. They try to stop you. They want you to be dependent on them. They want you to stay with them. Okay. They don't want to let you go. And that's what I really feel is going on here. What's crowning this reading, Cancer? Okay, the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So I don't know who you're with. Some of you are like, I'm not with anyone. This could be family if you don't have anyone. But there is someone holding on to you and does not want you to. They want to keep you where you are. Okay? They want to keep you where you are. Ace of Cups reversed means, your headspace is, as soon as there's an opportunity to have these blessings in my life, I'm going to go for it. But that's not coming to you just yet. It's not time just yet. That's what I feel. The Ace of Cups is kind of like, we're going to delay a little bit. You're on a fence, Cancer. That's what I feel like. You're on a fence. You don't know which way to go. And you're just hoping that there's like someone or something comes in and intervenes and kind of makes the shift for you. So you don't have to either take the blame for leaving, or you don't have to confront this situation or hurt someone. Okay. But you're looking to go. You want to be free. You may have been trying to get away from something for a while. Family, a lover, a spouse, just your life in general. Something keeps holding you back. And the challenge is that I feel like if you wait for something to interfere, you're not going to be happy. You're going to have momentary lapses of happiness, but not fulfilled with these changes, because I don't feel like it's time just yet. That's all. Coming forward. Okay. The Magician in the reverse. So instead, you know what, Cancer, you're going to sense, okay, well, God's not stepping in, universe not stepping in. You're impatient. You want these changes. You want something to be different. You want something to be better. I definitely feel that energy is happening for you, but I see you really here kind of manipulating the situation in order to get, I'm just feeling this sense of desperation to, this could just be mental, like your head space, you're stuck in the past, or you're still either in love with someone or you're still attached to someone. Here's the Two of Cups. Okay, so it could be a love relationship, a friendship. I mean, you guys, it feels like at one point you were eye to eye on a lot of things, and maybe it started as a friendship. You might be trying to end a friendship with someone. You don't want to hurt them. Let's take a look. I want to clarify the Magician, Cancer. You are just, I don't know. Is this really like, is this how you are, Cancer? You just want to run, give mixed signals. You don't want to deal with this person, at least during these 10 days, or this situation. There's also, kind of like, well, let me just stay where I am and hopefully things will just work out. That's what I'm feeling. And I don't see that that's really happening for you, that it's going to really, like, someone else or something else is going to intervene. You might try to, I'm hearing some of you might try to act like you're seeing other people, or you're just too busy for them, so that maybe someone will get the hint that you just don't want to connect or be with them. But the Knight of Swords kind of makes me feel like you just want to run, and will do whatever you can to get yourself out of some kind of situation. Somebody holding on to you. I want to take a look at this other person before I give you your advice and see what's going on with them. Cancer. What is going on with this person of interest? Okay, so the Nine of Cups. Six of Pentacles. And they have the Three of Pentacles. Nine of Swords reversed. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And the Lovers reversed. Wow. All right. Cancer. All right. This person, Cancer, they're kind of like, whatever's best for me. This is how they sit, right? They sit with these 9 cups like, oh, I'm happy. I'm content. Everything's fine. As long as I have, everything I need, as long as I have Cancer, I'm fine. They give you just enough to make it seem like, they're trying or putting in the effort, or they want to be with you, or they're trying to make something work here, or, a little immature. Could be you have a child or children together. They give just enough. And they're definitely trying to keep you from going. This person doesn't just have like nightmares all night long. I mean, it's like it would be a nightmare for them if you left. And you know, and they might say to you, we can't split up. I'd be nothing without you. But you're kind of like, you're very unhappy in some kind of situation or family situation or relationship, you know. I don't know what is stopping you. Is it just you don't want to hurt them, or you don't want others to be hurt? Is there something like that going on with you, Cancer? Because this person knows that the love is not there anymore from your side. All right. Well, your advice here is the Empress. You're like the Empress. She's all about herself. All her needs, her nurturing. You may be a mother, some of you may be trying to get out of a marriage or a relationship or something. She is all about herself. She is all about, some of you I'm hearing, go ahead, have the baby anyway. That's what I'm hearing. Have this baby anyway. For some of you, this is what it's about. There may be a pregnancy, or finding out you're pregnant, or trying to be pregnant and this person doesn't want to, or finding out you're pregnant or wanting to be pregnant. And you don't want to have this child with someone. That's for some of you, not all of you. But this is about a new birth for some. So I'm hearing, you know, stay focused on that. If you're pregnant, or if you're, you know, you may find out, this is the joy. This is the blessing right here. So stay focused on that. If you're going to be a new mother or mother again, I feel like if it has something to do with that, this person does not want you guys to separate. They want to have this child. They want this baby. Okay. And for others of you, the Empress isn't always pregnant, but she's fertile. Okay. Stay in that Empress energy. Like, know who you are, know your worth, know your value, and stay in that. Like, don't lose who you are because of something that you're dealing with or trying not to deal with, right? And I think that's pretty much a given. You all know that. All right, we have the Queen of Swords. Your advice really is to have like a straightforward communication with someone about whatever's going on, like the truth. You got to tell somebody the truth. Because like I said, I feel like you don't, you know, you might have a fear of being on your own, or you might depend on someone, but it's not where you want it. For some of you, it may not be where you want to be. You might just be waiting for some kind of intervention or something to happen, and that might actually be worse than your fear of hurting someone, right? Your advice here is to be honest, but also your advice is to have some communication with, either you need to talk to your mother or sister or a very close friend or a grandmother to seek some counsel about what to do with this situation. This seems very deep and heavy. So, you know, I'll be doing I was going to be on at 1 to do the live personal readings, but I'm probably not going to obviously make it because it's already 1:20. But some of you may need to seek advice to get some help, or speak to, some of you may not want to keep a child, and you may need to discuss that with like a midwife, or, you know, a doctor, or, you know, whomever. Okay. Because some of you may be talking, or maybe you want to keep the baby, but there might be talk about like, because a sword can represent like a surgical knife. So something to do with that for some of you. There's some big issues going on here. Okay. Let me take a look and see what your hopes and fears are. I feel like I already know. Okay. All right. Some of you, if this isn't like pregnancy, surgery, that kind of thing. If it's just like a surgery, some of you are just really fearful about having some kind of surgery. For others of you, you're seeking some peace of mind is what this reading is all about here, really. You're trying to gain some clarity, Cancer, and some peace of mind about something here. And it feels like you have to maybe hurt someone, or a decision that you're going to make is going to have a ripple effect, not just on whoever the person is who's going to be affected, but others around you. Because the Four of Swords reverse is very restless energy, very like not at peace. And you're fearing this. I feel like, Cancer, your advice really is to focus on like getting some help. You got to talk to somebody about something first, instead of just letting something happen. Some of you, this card right here can be a very orgasmic card. Some of you, you've got someone who is trying to get you pregnant or create a baby to keep the relationship from ending. Crazy stuff, I know. But people do that, or to keep a marriage from splitting up. Somebody doesn't want you let you go. This could be getting pregnant, so that we have an attachment of some sort. And that's just for some. I know my readers' age range here, not every one of you are capable of having children anymore, or you're just done or whatever. And that may not resonate for all of you. And for others, it's just like trying to get out of something and not sure how to do it because you feel very unhappy or very restless and you don't want to hurt someone. Let's take a look and see where your outcome is, Cancer. Okay. All right. For those of you, remember I was saying here, talking perhaps to a midwife or someone about child, and I said the message I was getting was go ahead and have the baby. And then here you go. This is all about that. That's a positive move. So if you're obviously the energy looks good to do that, but I'm not telling you what to do with your body. That's up to you and this person. But it looks very positive if that's something that you want to do. Like it's a good thing. The outcome, though, Cancer, is very positive and very warm. So I feel like that's going to come from having some kind of conversation or seeking advice or counsel from either a doctor or a grandmother or a mother or sister or some very nurturing female about your situation. Okay. This is Leo energy. This is a beautiful card as an outcome. So I don't think you're going to have to, like, you can make this decision, whatever this decision is you need to make, or whatever it is that you need to do. If you need to, like, not manipulate something in order to get out of it, but be truthful and honest, I feel like it will work out for you in the end, whatever it might be. But I do see someone here that doesn't want to let you go. And they feel very content and happy, and they will give and share. They want to try to work with you. But I don't know, something I'm picking up that you're just these 10 days a bit dissatisfied with something that's happening here in your life. And you have to, like, you got to talk to somebody first, because you can't make this decision. You can't. And I don't feel like you need to talk to your person. I feel like they're supportive, but they're not willing to let you go. So strange message, very strange. All right, so that was Cancer. And now we're going to move over to Scorpio and see what Scorpio's messages are for December 1st through the 10th, 2020. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So some of the messages may or may not resonate. Just take what fits and leave the rest. And we will see what's going on. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm doing the Celtic rough spread. Sorry if there's emergency. This might be a sign for some of you Scorpios, some type of an emergency or something. All right, let's take a look, Scorpio. Okay, past position. 3 of Pentacles. All right. This is a learning card. What were you learning? Or what was somebody else learning in the past? This is following instructions. This is being a good student, crafting something, putting something together. Oh, sorry. Definitely an energy of like somebody doing what they're told to do. This could be you, Scorpio. This could be somebody else. These may be your parents in the past who kind of give you like an outline for your life and said, this is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to be. This is who you're going to be, Scorpio. This represents, male or female, doesn't matter. This represents you as a child. And that's what I feel like this is. Something in your past, going to school, learning. I don't know why this is symbolic for you in the past, but it seems like it is for some reason. Let me take a look here and see. This, I feel like, formed you, who you are today. As it doesn't have to be a child, it's just be student, like a student of life. But I do feel a very heavy influence by mentors in your past molded or created you. And that was the message you received somewhere in your past. Okay. Queen of Swords. Now, it doesn't have to be your deep past. It could have been a mother figure or a male or a female, someone who is pretty much either told you what to do or how to be, right? So it didn't have to be as a child. It could also be I'm feeling someone controlling in your life in the past, telling you what to do, how to do something, and you falling in line and agreeing with it and saying, yeah, okay, just show me what to do. This Queen of Swords can be, and that's air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, very like kind of cold. Doesn't have to be an air sign, but kind of cold, just gives strict orders, tells people what to do. Can sometimes have maybe some anger issues, hot-tempered kind of thing, mouthy, not always mean, but direct. Okay. Heavy influence of that in the past position, male or female, like I said. All right, let's take a look. Oh, we're looking at your present. Okay. Wow. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Scorpio. This feels like mute, not saying anything right now, not communicating, not trying to overcome any more problems, not, oh gosh. For some of you, I hear no longer taking dictation from whatever this was in the past. It almost feels like defiance in communication. Not listening anymore. Interesting. Very interesting. Because the Ace of Swords in the upright is like giving you an opportunity to have clarity and truth. And I feel like, and if this wasn't like, you're a water sign. You had someone in your past who you were connecting with, who just kind of had a very strict or tough way of speaking to you. And either you're not accepting that conversation or that way of communicating anymore, or Scorpio, they're no longer in your life to do that for you or to you anymore. Okay. Because she holds that sword. Look. And yes, she does tell the truth, but it's like there's nothing soft about this truth that she delivers, It's in the deliverance that felt like you were kind of like, oh, I better do what I'm told, which is so not really you in a way, because you're pretty smart that you can figure out your own way with things. But she holds the sword, and like that's the sword, and it's in reverse. So either you're not listening anymore, or this communication is not happening. Let me see what the challenge is. Ooh, okay. 3 of Swords just popped out in the reverse, which means healing. Somebody may have told you to get surgery for something. I don't know. Or you may have been looking into it and decided not to do it for some, or deciding in these 10 days not to do it. For some of you, this could have represented your energy as the Queen of Swords, where you were trying to tell people what to do or how to do something, and you stopped because maybe you didn't want to hurt them or harm them, or you just pulled back because you were just, you didn't want to bring any upset to someone. Also, Scorpio, it's very possible. But I feel like you stop really. You will be no longer communicating with someone or saying something to someone because you're trying to heal from pain of some sort these 10 days. All right. The Knight of Pentacles is driving the reading. No, you're not even, the Knight of Pentacles is slow as it is when coming in with an offer, trying to prove something or give a gift of some sort or proof of something. You're not proving anything anymore. Like you are not even moving. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're no longer offering something to someone. No longer giving of yourself or giving yourself to something. You're trying to get over a heartbreak, and it's really hard for you. It's just tough because it's in a challenged position. But some of you you're taking a step back to heal your heart. This might be something you're finding out right now. Or you're just making a decision that you don't want to be connected with something or someone anymore because they weren't nice, or they were cruel, or they were just mean, or just wasn't for you. And maybe you were trying to have something make or happen with someone. You were willing and open to learn, but something's not working here for you. That's what I'm picking up. Let's see what's crowding you. Oh yeah, you are, wow, Scorpio, you have the Hermit reverse. Like you or someone else, it's like complete, total isolation. It's just totally disappearing. The Hermit in the upright, he takes a little time off. He goes, thinks about things and recollects and tries to understand something, but he comes back out again. He doesn't stay up on that mountain forever. But in reverse, no, it's a deep dive. And it's going to take forever to come back out. I feel like, Scorpio, you're just no longer trying to work on something or make something happen. And you are just going into deep dive hermit mode, cannot be seen, cannot be found, will not respond, will not initiate, am not communicating, am finished. You're like falling off the face of the earth here. For 10 days. For 10 days. Okay. Knight of Wands. To clarify that, yeah. If people are coming after you, a passionate, lusty energy, you're like, nope, can't be found. Can't find me. I'm disappeared. I'm not even here. You're not even going after anything or this person. You're not going after this. Do you still have this lustful, fiery, passionate kind of thing for someone? Yes. But it's either you want them to come to you, or you want them to come to you, but even if they do come to you, you're not going to ask them to come to you. And even if they do, you're not going to be available, or you're not going to respond. I'm sensing some games, because I feel like you might be dealing with someone, maybe you have been, who just kind of comes in and then is out right away. And there's an energy of like, well, you can definitely count on them to be consistently in and out of your life, but not really staying, because the nights never stick. They don't stick. They go from one to the next, to the next, to the next. Very interesting. Let's take a look at the near future. Okay, so wow, 3 cards fell out. You have the 2 of Wands, so and then you have the Hangman in reverse and the 8 of Wands in reverse. You want partnership, and you will be thinking about that going forward, Scorpio. You do. You may have your eye. It could be this person, or it could be somebody else. But I see you still kind of going forward, and you kind of have this thing where, I hate to say this, but you will be still receiving communication from this person, but you're not going to do anything about it. You might be looking for somebody new. You might need time to rethink this situation about this person, or maybe like check and see if it's you or if it's them. I think you know it's them, but because you're not going to be responding really. Piscean energy here. We have Virgo, we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. For specific signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, for those of you who need to know. However, there isn't going to be any communication coming to see, because he's kind of looking back at this situation here, and you'll be looking back at this situation. This person is going to be looking back at this situation, but it's a stalemate. I'm seeing a delay in communicating, Scorpio, a delay in travel, the Hangman in the reverse, feeling restless, having a hard time seeing this situation in any other way. It may have had a really deep effect on you. Whatever the connection was with this person had a heavy effect on you. Some of you, it's like looking back and saying, what did I see in them? Or was I just caught up in the passion and the lust? But who is this person? Like really kind of like you're stepping out. You're taking a big, broad step back to see the bigger picture. They may be conflicted about reaching out to you because they don't know how you're going to take it. But if you're a cross watcher watching, Scorpio is like, leave them alone right now. Leave them alone, because you're not going to find them. They will ghost. Scorpios are hardcore, the best ghosters of all. And if they're ready and wanting to ghost you for good, once they're done, or they just are like, I'm out, you will never see them again. They will go under that rock away from you. And there isn't a thing you can do to get them back out of there. That's the thing. As a matter of fact, all the fixed signs are like that. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpios are like, oh, that's it. Once I'm done, I'm done. Because they're very loyal. Very, very loyal. Especially Scorpios. So once they're done wrong or something along those lines, it's like, all right, so let's take a look at your advice. Like I'm in New York. Let me give you some advice. Let's take a look at your advice, Scorpio, and see what's going on. Oh my God, you spot on with ghosting. Yep. Okay. Oh, King of Swords. Whew, in the reverse. Well, I wouldn't give that advice to anyone, but it seems like, Scorpio, for you, you might have to be firm with someone. I mean, the King of Swords is firm, but I also feel like if you're dealing with an air sign, you got to know, for those of you dealing with an air sign or whoever your person is, they're a real jerk. This person is a jerk. They are mean and they are cutting and they have hurt you, and they have, like, this is like the Lion and the Wizard of Oz that has no heart. And I would also say the Tin Man with no brain. This is like the Tin Man, but they have no brain and no heart. And I'm not saying that all air signs are like that. I'm just saying your person of interest, like who you're resonating with this reading for, cold as a cucumber. When they speak, they may not show themselves to be that way, but when they speak, they're very cold. Your advice is stay away from that person. And I don't feel like I even need to tell you that, because I feel like you're doing that, whoever they are, because who they were before in the past as the queen upright, they're turning into the king. And you pulling away or ghosting or staying away from this person, you're going to see their true colors come out. Whatever they were, however they were with you was for their own gain, but you're like, you're not communicating with them. You're just looking elsewhere, or just looking out and trying to figure out what the hell just happened. What was this I was involved in? You ghosting them, or going cold, or not responding, or whatever, because you're hurt and you're trying to protect your heart. Watch, you'll see they're going to really start showing themselves. Because I think that you know, as a Scorpio, you do care for people, and you understand, and you do like people, but you know, you draw the line at some point. It takes a lot for you to draw the line. What else is your advice? Yeah, you have to, like, take care of yourself, because this person, Scorpio, whoever they are, they're all about themselves. And it doesn't seem like right now, these 10 days, with that King of Swords in the reverse, it's like, whatever I want, whatever I need, I'm getting for myself. And you know what? That's how they are with you. Or that's how they were with you, which is very selfish, because when you're in a relationship, you don't do that. It's sacrifice, it's giving back in, reciprocity. But this is your advice for yourself, as you're not in a relationship, is to be selfish and start taking back, and being truthful with yourself, really. And I think I don't need to tell you that, because it feels to me like you're already doing that, especially with them coming in this way, or what you've dealt with in the past. You were very willing in the past to do whatever it took, and to be connected with this person and make things work, and whatever they wanted and however they wanted to do it, you were fine with that. You were open to that. But I don't know, something in their deliverance made it very difficult. You didn't feel the love. You felt like conditional love, or you felt like you were giving, and then it was just them taking all the time. Yeah, here's the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. This person was very unstable and very unbalanced. Okay, that's why you were experiencing this with them. And they were probably juggling, or they had first maybe had you, and then they had somebody else, and then they had you again, and back and forth like that. But you also felt very unstable around this person because of their sharp tongue, or they just didn't deliver well. You guys, I was just going to go to their energy, and we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Extreme attention. WHORE. Excuse me for using that word, but extreme attention seeker. This is the card of victory and fame, and hooray, applause. and giving kudos where kudos is due. This is in the reverse. This is someone who seeks attention and applause. And this is what they're after. This is how they are. They like, if you're not going to give it to them, they're going to get it somewhere else. And I think you already know that. And that's kind of why you're like, nope, I'm out. You're like, I am out. I don't think you really even, you're stepping back so you could see what the heck, what in Jesus' sandals was I dealing with? You're kind of like, holy moly. And here, this is their energy, Scorpio. They're just like, I need the applause. I need the attention. This is a card of fame, recognition. You know, they could not get enough of that. And they were trying to get that from you all the time. And you're a very giving, loving, cooperative, supportive person, Scorpio. And it's like, if they weren't getting it from you for one day because, I don't know, maybe you had a cold or something, they had to go get it elsewhere, and they get angry at you for not giving them what they want at all times, 24/7. Let's see what else is going on with this person. Gosh, I'm really sorry that you had to deal with that. But, you know, a nice swift kick in the ass out the door ought to save you. Geez, I mean, you got to draw the line at some point, right, Scorpio? Look at this, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Their behavior made it very difficult. They're not trustworthy. They break relationships. They're unstable, extremely, as they were back here. Could never get their footing. They need to be in a relationship in order to feel complete. And I mean, lower vibrational, yeah, that's what low vibrational people do. Higher vibrational people are like, a relationship brings benefit and bonus to my already complete life. And this person, you know, this card is in a love reading is always about trust. It's trust, it's wills, it's security and safety. This person, not safe. That's how they are. Maybe you didn't see it before. Maybe your passion and your desire to connect physically and hug and kiss and all that got in front of your being able to truly see what you were dealing with here, Scorpio. And I feel like that's why you kind of are going quiet here, and you're just stepping back to really like take a broad look at what this situation was. And, you know, I think before you might have been in this where you were like, well, communicate, travel, let's get together, whatever happens, happens. You were just kind of go with the flow, but you're at some point, but now you're like, no, I'm not accepting this. I'm not accepting all this anymore, because this is Cupid's arrows. This is like lusty, like this is fun and it's great and it's cute and everything, but there's something missing and there's something off with this person. And the Hangman in reverse is like, I'm not accepting that energy anymore. And you're taking a look and making a decision, right? Going forward. Is this person going to change? I don't think so. And I know you're probably like, but I want them to change. No, you don't. Because it will be temporary. I'm not seeing anything here, you know. I mean, you do hope that they will, because of the World card here, that you guys could start over, and, you know, there'll be a shift, a cycle, a change. You do want that. It doesn't sit in your place of your hopes, but you are holding on to that, and you do look back. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. See, that's what I was saying, your hopes and fears. You do want like a new opportunity. You want stability. You want them to present themselves as stable, to show up that way as stable. But look, here's justice. I don't see it. This is Libran energy. So, and it sits in the position of your person. So you could be dealing with a Libra. Very like in the reverse. This is the worst Libra, right? And you may not be dealing with a Libra at all, but whoever it is, whatever the situation is, the justice is like it's no fairness. This is lies, not trying to make things right, not trying to do the right thing. This is cheating. This is like a really bad, you know, what you see like a really bad lawyer, like this person's a hustler or just whatever for their benefit. This is like going into, if this person were a judge, this is like going into court and having this judge not hear your plea and saying, well, I'm condemning you because it makes me look good because I need to have so many people in jail by the end of this month, and not hearing you. And it's self-serving energy with justice. This is awful. And if you're resonating with this and this is somebody that you're dealing with, I mean, it's 10 days. I guess maybe it's an eye-opener. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't resonate with any of you and you weren't dealing with someone like this, you know. But I think if you were, I think you already are in this spot, like Victoria here is saying. It's just like, I'm done. I'm out of this, right? And you definitely, you may not be hoping for, like, for some reason, you do want them to offer something real and true with the Ace of Pentacles, but you're not like stuck on this too much. You might be, but you're hoping for something better. You know what you deserve. You know, you're looking for a golden opportunity. So some of you Scorpios might be taking a look at what you've been through or what you're dealing with and staying silent, but you know you deserve something better, and you're hoping that Spirit is going to bring this to you. It's going to create an opportunity, a golden opportunity for you to have what it is that you're seeking, right? So you're not like down and out for good. And I don't feel like you're going into depression with the Hermit in reverse. I just feel like you're like, nah, cutting them off or saying, I'm out. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not going to suffer. I don't feel like you're suffering. You're just going off the radar or something. Not making any offers. Let's take a look at your outcome. Let's see what your outcome is with this situation. Yeah, I hear you. I'll be damned if you're going to betray me. You're letting, you know, whatever has happened or whatever's going on, Scorpio, all these swords are very heavy at the bottom here, and they just fall out one by one by one. You're not like, you're not giving up. You're not going to surrender. You're too strong for that, Scorpio. If somebody's betrayed you or is cheating or lying, or, you know, whoever it was that you were dealing with, and you're just like coming to terms with something, you're not letting it hold you back or hold you down. You're not going to be defeated. Yep. You'll just face your fears. Whatever's bothering, you'll reduce. You'll say, okay, that's what happened. That's what I got into. And you'll just take off. Some of you are going to travel somewhere. Maybe you'll go on vacation. Maybe another opportunity comes for you, or there's somebody else who comes into your life, you know. I just see you having this strong willpower going forward for these 10 days. And I just see you kind of cutting somebody off or saying, that's it, you're done, and moving on. Because the energy, like here, this is very turbulent water. And you've been like mixing around in that, and you're out. You're going to a much calmer, safer place, because that's where you feel you can flourish in a relationship with a safe environment, safe to be who you are, to be vulnerable, to be open. I feel like you never really got that chance, or you were just trying to be that way with someone, and they just, for some reason, they were just too unbalanced and too unstable. And doesn't mean that things can't change later, but it feels like for now, you're just like, nope, I'm out. Something must be going on in these next 10 days. Could be happening now, tomorrow, the next day, next weekend, whatever it might be, that just says, I'm backing out. I don't want to be found, right? I'm putting a hold on this love thing. It's not time. This is not right for me. All right, that was Scorpio. I don't want to say I hope you enjoyed that because it really wasn't all that enjoyable, but I hope it was eye-opening. Then we're going to move on to Pisces, and then that will be it. So definitely leave me a comment or hit the like button if you're here. I see some of you guys are in here, but I don't know if my chat is working very well. But yeah, let's move on to Pisces and see what the energy is for the next 10 days, December 1st through the 10th. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, December 1st through the 10th. Okay. Hello, Pisces. You're welcome, Victoria. Thank you. I hope that resonated for you. Okay. Pisces got the Queen of Wands in reverse falling out right away. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Very demanding energy, male or female, in your past. Oh, I hear somebody's here. Hold on, you guys. Oh, I hear somebody, but I don't know what's going on. All right, Pisces. Yes, a very demanding energy. Somebody, it could have been you. Thanks, Victoria. That could have been you. It could have been somebody else. Bossy, McBossy. Big time. Like, really, like, thoughtless, careless, too independent. Hi, Lonita. Thank you. All right. Ooh. Okay, Pisces. Somebody with that deception, thief, stealing. This is past. This is past. This is, I mean, for some of you, this could be happening right now, but this energy, this is in the past we're looking at. Somebody who was, as I was saying, very bossy. Now, again, it could have been you, for their own gain, what they want. If they have to beg, steal, or lie, or cheat, and that was something in the past. Okay, I don't know who that was, or who you were dealing with, or if it was you. Okay, let's take a look. If it was you, Pisces, and you were one of those like real highly sensitive Pisceans that can be very bossy and demanding, that could have been you. Or again, somebody you're dealing with. Let me take a look here. I don't like that though. Okay, now we have the Empress, present energy. Well, that's beautiful. So some of you have had a change. Okay, if you were like in a very boss, like if you were being greedy or something, this is greedy. All right. Some of you have had a change. Maybe there's a pregnancy, or you've had a shift, or you got out of this and came to realize your worth, and you didn't need to be a certain way. For others, I'm gonna have to just go with all right, there's several messages. Give me a second so I can hear which one they're trying to tell me. That's just it. You're in this place now where you know your worth. Either that was you being greedy in the past, and now you know your worth, and you don't have to do anything to prove anything, or somebody was taking from you, was very greedy with you in the past, and now you're in this present energy of like, that's not going to happen anymore. You're not allowing that to happen. It's still a little bit of a struggle, I feel, because this does sit in the position of the obstacle. But Pisces, you also have someone here that's like, they try to, looking at you is like looking at the sun. They can like only do it for a split second because it's so blindingly bright. There's something going on here. You know what? Some of you have really made a massive level up in your life. You've shifted 100%. Some of you were very greedy, very, very greedy and very bossy, and you're settled now and everything's fine, right? And for others, you were just dealing with someone who was taking, or trying to take, or was bossing you around, telling you what to do, wasn't valuing you, wasn't seeing you. And somehow either they've shifted their view about you, or you've shifted your view about you. And now you're shining bright like a diamond. And and this person seeing this, some of you Pisces may have had to take on this energy, the Queen of Wands in the reverse, because somebody was being greedy with you and you had to say, enough is enough, get out, I'm done. And they respect that. So you have the Eight of Cups driving the reading. Yeah, look at you. Pisces, I don't know what's going on with you, but you're on some kind of journey, seriously, and it's great. And you're going after that ninth cup, you're leaving, you're taking a hiatus. Some of you are doing some kind of spa thing, or you're pampering yourself, or you're doing things for yourself now. Some of you snuck away from something and are doing your own thing right now, taking care of self. Okay, and will be in December. That's what's most important to you. Or somebody is leaving you or walking away from you for a little while, and you're just go ahead, I'm good. Look at you. It's not like I don't have other options or suitors. If they're leaving the relationship, you're just look at me. Are you kidding? You think I'm going to cry over spilled milk? If you're going to leave, somebody else is going to come right along, and there's a seat for every butt, right? So you're just just because you don't see my worth and my value doesn't mean I'm not valuable. So you're just being very confident in December. I'm not predicting that someone's going to leave, but it feels more like you're in this place with, you're if they do, go ahead. I'm fine. I'm good. You don't care. You just don't care. And I feel like they kind of like that. Yeah, you've had plenty of heartbreak, and you are just nope. My thought process, my thought space is healing energy, not heartbroken energy. You just shifted your mindset. Wow. Somebody may have broken your heart and cheated in the past or something. You got over it. You're healing. You're walking away from that. You're seeing your value, which is great. I mean, it's a struggle. Some days you're good, some days you're not, but you strive each day to do that. Okay. Your feet, you're physically getting yourself out of this, but mentally you're I'm not focusing on this heartbreak stuff anymore. I'm not dwelling on that anymore. My challenge is to now view myself like this, and realize that I'm the empress. People don't do that to me. I mean, people try to, or people do that to you, but you're just I'm not going to dwell on it. And I'm going to be hopeful and realize there's other opportunities out there. Okay. Coming towards you is Temperance in the reverse. So it's going to still be a bit of a journey to get your footing, is how I feel. To come into alignment and harmony with yourself, that's okay. I mean, what would we do if we were all in harmony and alignment with ourselves fully? We'd be bored. I wouldn't need to do these readings. You wouldn't need to come listen to them, because we're all super duper and we're fine. So this is just part of the process, right? The imperfections, it's every day it's a steady. This isn't anything that says, oh, coming forward you're going to be thrown off balance or something like that. I feel like you're just on this journey. You're seeking spiritual wisdom as well for yourself, which is really beautiful. It's great. I mean, You have a plan. That's Sagittarian energy, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Aries is in the mix. Yep. See, here's the thing. What's going on for you're going to get some type of communication from someone. There's definitely going to be someone who's reaching out to you to see if you're good or if you're not good. Somebody's coming in to check. They want to check to see your growth, see if you've had any growth, if you've changed. Oh yeah, you've got some testing. Somebody's testing you going forward, communicating with you. They may be telling you that they're lost or off balance without you. There's also, and they want to try again. The thing I'm hearing right now, Pisces, is that misery loves company. And if you have risen above, the people who are unable to rise above are going to try to pull you back down to where they are so that they don't feel so inadequate around you. And there's that old saying, never dim your light for others just because they're unable to brighten up theirs or something like that. I'm sure it's a lot shorter. I don't write memes, so I'm not really sure how that goes. But I feel, and I know that's tough, but this feels more like a self thing here. Yeah, here's Justice in the reverse, off balance. 2 balance cards in the reverse. Somebody's coming in, Pisces, check and see if you're okay. They might want another shot here, and that could be whoever it was from the past. Another shot here just to see, they don't want you to be okay. Oh, you hear that? They don't want you to, because then they have to be okay. They don't want you to be okay because they have to be okay. And communication's coming about that. And they're almost excited. They want to hear that you are sad. They want to hear that you are depressed. They want to hear that you can't do something, or you're unable to complete something, and they want it because they need that. They need that. They want you to depend on them. And there's nothing wrong with depending on others and asking for help. But the problem is this person gets off on that. And not so much they get off on it, but they're kind of like, okay, well, Pisces needs me to do things for them because they're incapable of doing it. But that makes me feel not just better about myself, but like that I have power, I'm in control. And that, I think there might have been times in your past where you had a hard time accomplishing something, or you asked for help and people took advantage of that. And now you're trying to be more independent and create your own opportunities for yourself, and you're doing well, and you're healing, and you're taking the journey, and you're moving on, and you're going for that 9th cup, and here you get a message. And listen, there's an old saying, never let them see you sweat. Don't show your cards. So that doesn't apply to me because this is what I do. But if you've got somebody coming in here to check, be careful what they say to you. They might come across very sweet because they want to see how you're doing and it sounds like they're being supportive, but it might just be that they're coming in because they want to see if you're still down, right? So you just say, no, everything's great with me. How's it going with you? Even if you're dying inside, save your internal struggles to share with people you can trust. Because I know I sound like I'm being negative. I'm not. I'm just a realist, and I know you have to be very selective with who you share things with. You can, sharing everything with the world. Not good, not safe. there's little demons out there running around, and they will zap your energy or zap your success, right? However, there is also a message I'm getting here that if you are having, you're still like on this journey, which is fine. There is the people who you can trust reaching out to you to help you, give you guidance, show you, communicate. So you definitely be getting communication. Here's what I want to say. If you have a Sagittarius and a Libra reaching out to you, keep your guard up. Don't show your cards. Anyone else or whoever it is you can trust are here to help you continue along on your journey. Okay, Pisces? Just be very careful. And that doesn't mean that all Librans and Sagittarians are untrustworthy. It just means that these two are, or this is just one person during this time period. And that doesn't have to be anyone you know. It could be, people outside of your circle. Let's see your advice. Okay, yeah. Keep your guard up. Be protective right now. Hold on to your goods, especially if there's somebody stealing or is trying to see if you're weak or take something from you. See how he has his arms crossed? This has to be your energy right now. You're collecting here and you're building your empire here, and you're also the guardian of your galaxy, the guardian of your empire, Pisces, and you need to be like the watchdog of your kingdom, that no one can get in here and take from you. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't display all of your success either. It's okay to do that, because you've earned things, but you have to just be very careful with what you're sharing, okay? And be guard protective of things, okay? You don't want to cower and hide, but you do want to just be careful, okay? You have the Seven of Pentacles. You've worked hard. And you're working hard for what? And you've put in a lot of work and a lot of effort. Somebody may have taken advantage of you in the past. Maybe you were still in that Empress energy in the past, but someone took advantage of you and you had to do something about that situation, or kick them out, or just whatever. Be proud, because this is a card of pride. You're making your wishes come true. Keep on that path, that journey. Like I said, he sits here, the Eight of Cups at the bottom of your reading, and right next to it is the Nine of Cups. And what did I say? Going on that journey, seeking your ninth cup. And your advice is to keep going after that, to keep seeking that. You're going to get your wishes come true. Okay. This person, let's take a look. Pisces, this person. Okay. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Well, they're not done with the betrayals, okay? So be careful, whoever it is. If it's not any of these signs or anyone I said, just, again, you still keep your guard up and protect yourself, whoever's coming in here. Oh, Strength in reverse. Leo energy, could be a Leo. This, could be that whoever you were dealing with in the past too. Very weak-minded, a weak person. You're a lot stronger than this person, and you may have gotten fooled in the past, but they sit in this position of like they have no courage, they're cowardly. This is the Cowardly Lion in the reverse. Wait, yeah, it's the Cowardly Lion, right? Who was it that doesn't have the heart? Was it the Scarecrow or was it the lion? Or the lion was fearful of love. I can't remember the story. I'm probably making up my own Wizard of Oz stories and just saying them all wrong. But yeah, cowardly, very cowardly, this person. You got to be careful. And again, this doesn't have to be a love reading. This could have something to do with like a friend or a family member or a work colleague. So you know your situation better than I do. I'm just bringing the messages. Love might be fine this week. And this might be something you need to know. Okay, your hopes and fears. Wow. You know, the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You know, I have to tell you, this person looks at you. At one point, they looked at you as if like you were intriguing. And they might have been seeing you as like, you know, a big cup of jewels, expensive, a lot of money, assets, all kinds of stuff. They were stealing. This could have been like a crook or something. But they know now what you have. And I feel like they know exactly where all your stuff is. Whatever you have hidden away, you need to move it. They might have a way into passwords or accounts and stuff like that. These are strange messages, but you might be fearing. You hope that they don't, but you might be fearing that they do. And if that's a fear of yours, you need to go take care of that right away on Monday. Okay. Maybe over the weekend you can like change up your passwords and stuff like that if you have to do that. But as far as love goes, you know, if this is someone that you had a love relationship with, or a spouse or an ex or something, I mean, you do hope definitely that they will be committal and they will heal and change their ways. But I'm not seeing that. And I think you're fearing that. And that doesn't mean it's forever, but just these 10 days, no major ifs, ands, or buts or changes. So if you're getting communication from this person, which you may be, just keep yourself guarded. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. There's definitely communication coming with this person. They do want to like see, that's the outcome too. So Pisces, I think this is good. I think you're going to be cordial. For a lot of you, this has to do with a friend or someone that you know, or that you're in contracts or agreements with, or you might decide to come together with this person. There might be an opportunity for healing. However, something's happening here. Just be careful, because this cycle might be starting all over again. And I just feel like you're dealing, this could be a family member, the Four of Wands. I feel like you're dealing with either a con artist or someone who's just really good at getting you to, persuading you to go in a certain direction or particular way. Okay, this could be a mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle, family members. Could be a lover, an ex-spouse that you have split from. I don't feel like their intentions are really good, or at least to be in a committed relationship or be like family. This could be a work thing. They may have gotten fired from their job. If you work together, let me see one more card, please. Okay, yeah. You definitely are going to have some kind of reunion with this person. There is going to be something coming up. You will talk. But you just, like I was saying, for some reason, I feel like you need to keep guard. You need to be a bit protective with this person. Okay. Cyril Martinez, you said it happened to you over a month ago. Okay, well, there it is. That's the past. That's what happened over a month ago, and it's coming back around again. Okay, so you just got to be very, you can talk to the person. You can be cordial and maybe go out and have drinks or coffee or celebrate or something. You don't have to give your whole life savings away. Just be careful. That's all. Just keep your guard up a little bit. Protect yourself. And if you don't want to meet up with this person, they might just be coming in and trying to have that happen. And, you might just say, judgment in reverse. Nope, not trying to reconcile with you. If you want to reconcile, you're going to have to come clean and you're going to have to like tell me everything, but I'm not going to reconcile or connect with you if you're going to not come clean about everything. So yeah, it's up to you, Pisces. Good luck with everything. Oh, she said Cancer Sun. This is Pisces. So I don't know. Either that was from the other reading. Sometimes you guys like it's delayed or something. I get it. So yeah, that's your reading. That's all of the signs for the water signs for December 1st through the 10th. I'm going to finish up here. Please do hit the like and subscribe button on your way out before I shut the video down or after. And I appreciate you guys being here. I hope that this was eye-opening for you and that you have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you very soon. All right, take care.